stupid, y'all. Stupid. Like, this is his girlfriend now. So it don't matter who I want to talk to.
Say you doing better, I heard you. Now you run your mouth and say I ain't deserving. Pretty bitch, yeah, it's usual. Say no hard feelings, but it's mutual.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, today's story time is gonna be a little ghetto, a little embarrassing, but it's hilarious all at the same time. So I'm probably gonna end up titling it something like I got into it with his girlfriend or something. I don't know, y'all. So this story happened, I think I was 21 when this happened. Yeah. The three main characters in this story is gonna be me and two other boys. So one, he was my boyfriend at the beginning of the story. I'm gonna call him Mike. And then it was this other boy, and I'm gonna call him Boots because he was country and he wore cowboy boots. Oh, another thing I want to say to y'all, really the little altercation I had with the girlfriend really ain't even the like steak and potatoes of this video. It's everything leading up to it that's like all the juicy stuff. So starting out, y'all, I was dating Mike. So Mike was my boyfriend, and he was getting on my nerves, y'all. Like, it was one of them type of relationships where you don't even really know why you there no more. Like, I didn't even know why I was there. I was just there, and I was over it. So, yeah. So, I'm dating Mike at the time, right? I'm working, and Boots ended up coming. So, I was already working there, and he ended up being new at some point. And one day, y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all where I was working at, but one day we was at work, y'all, and he was working hard. So he was sweating, and he pulled up his shirt, and I was like, y'all, I like what I saw. But, you know, I wasn't finna talk to him because I don't chase no men, and I had a boyfriend. But I did peep him, okay? So, eventually, at some point, I ended up talking to him at work, and he did end up asking me if I had a boyfriend. I told him, yeah. So, I knew he liked me. I think he knew I liked him, but I had a boyfriend. Not like him, because I didn't even know him, but I found him attractive. So, yeah. So, Mike is at my house one day, and we get into an argument because that's all we did was arguing. So, we get into an argument about something, y'all. I don't know about what. And like I said, I was already mentally checked out of the relationship. I was just like a sitting duck there. On a breath. So, me and Mike, we get into an argument, and I break up with him. I used to always break up with him, and we used to just get right back together. But like this time, I was like, for real. So, me and him end up breaking up, y'all. So, he gets mad, and he walks to his grandma's house. Because his grandma didn't live like too far from where my folks live at. You know, it was a quick little drive, but that was like a little decent walk. He was crazy because I still would have took him. Like, I would have took him back. I would have dropped him back off, y'all. I wasn't mean. So, he got mad. He left. He went to his grandma's house. He gets there. Ain't nobody there. He telling me ain't nobody there. And I'm just like, I guess you can come back to my house till they get there, y'all. I was so nice. I was so nice. Because now, child, I wouldn't care where you went. So I let him come back to my house. And he's just sitting in my room, whatever. I'm on my phone. I'm watching TV and stuff. And my mom was in the kitchen. And she called my name. So I go in there. And while I'm in there, y'all, he went through my phone. He went through my phone. And he went through my messages with my best friend at the time. And I told her that I couldn't wait to see Boots at work. And so I don't know if I had sent that to her like that day, or if that was like from another day that he read their messages. I really don't remember. But yeah, so he saw their messages, and he just thought I was cheating. Like, he thought I broke up with him to be with old boy. But that's not what happened. Because after I told the boy I had a boyfriend, like, he really wasn't trying nothing. Like, he really just left it alone, you know? Like, every now and then, like, we would still have, like, casual conversation at work, but it was, like, nothing like that. So, yeah, I don't know what day I had told her to, like, send her that message, but I was just like, boy, like, leave me alone. Like, pretty much, like, still leave me alone because either way it go, it don't matter. Like, I didn't break up with the boy for boots, but it just, it didn't look too good on my part. So yeah, y'all, me and Mike broke up. Whatever, I'm done with him. Okay, so I go back to work, and I'm not gonna go tell Boots that I'm single now, cause I ain't thirsty. Like, no. And like I just said, I don't chase no men, so that wasn't about to happen. So I just let it like naturally come back up or whatever. So probably like a week later, somehow, some way, it ended up getting brought up, and I told him that I was single, right? So he gave my number. He asked me to go out that weekend, and we went out. And right after our date, he asked me to be his girlfriend. First red flag. Girl, you don't even know this boy. Oh, wait, y'all. Also, too, I got another story time about him. When we went on our first date, we ended up having to run from the police, y'all. I'm going to link that story time in the description box so y'all can watch that. But, yeah, so after that day, he asked me to be his girlfriend. And I was just like, yeah, y'all. But like I said, I only had like small talk with him at work. I ain't know him for real. Like, I wasn't really trying to get to know him for real because I had a boyfriend. So, yeah, I'm just like, I don't know why I agreed to be this boy girlfriend. And I don't know why he asked me to be his girlfriend. Like, you don't even know me. Anyways, I became his girlfriend after the date, y'all. So we started dating. He taking me out all the time. We cool. We be hanging out with our other friends from work, because it was like 2 other couples we used to hang out with. It's like a big group. So all of us, we going out, we chilling. Our relationship was going good. Mind y'all, this relationship only lasted like 5 or 6 months, y'all. So we dating or whatever, everything good. But it was at one point he said something that was like a red flag to me. But I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute why I ain't say nothing. So we was riding around in his truck one day. I think he was like showing me around his town or something, because he didn't live like in the same city I lived in. So he didn't even live in the same state. But anyway, so we riding around in his truck one day, and he said something about like his ex-girlfriend's family been asking about him and yada yada yada. And so I'm thinking in my head, I'm just like, how would he know this? I'm like, how would you know that? How you know they're asking about you? So, I ain't say nothing though, because 2 reasons. Maybe 3. Number 1, y'all, we hadn't been together that long. And I felt like, this is my own feelings, y'all. I felt like it was too early in the relationship to be confronting him about something and like potentially having an argument. Stupid. I know it was stupid. So I'm like, okay, I'm like really trying to like, I ain't like confrontation. I still really don't like confrontation, but I really wasn't gonna say nothing back then. So, yeah. And secondly, I think my relationship with Mike really did kind of take a toll on me, y'all, because we used to argue so much. I didn't want to argue with nobody else. So I never got into like many arguments in relationships that I had going forward, because I just wasn't trying to argue with nobody. Like, that's so irritating. Like, shoot, I didn't want to be arguing with Mike, but he was just like such a miserable person that he just always brought the vibe down. Like, the vibe was in here, okay, because he was so dang on mean. So he used to gaslight me all the time, and he used to like mentally and emotionally abuse me. So he would like call me Extra Evans and do stuff like that, y'all. Like, literally made up a whole nickname. I'm just like, you so rude. Like, I really don't know why I was still with him. But he used to do like stuff like that, and every time we used to argue, he used to always tell me that I always think I'm right. But no, y'all, I don't always think I'm right. It's just the fact that you always wrong. Like, what? Like, if he was right, I would have very much well let him have it. But he would just literally always be wrong. It would literally be always him doing something, him starting something. Like, everything is an argument. Like, one time, y'all, I think I might have told this in that other story time. We literally had an argument because I said pink was mostly a girl color, and he said it wasn't. Like, and we argue about that. Like, stupid stuff for no reason, y'all. It just could never be a good time. Yeah, like I just didn't want to argue with nobody. I didn't even want to bring nothing up. I didn't want no confrontation. I didn't even want to potentially argue. Like even if it wasn't gonna be an argument, the idea that it might be an argument, I ain't want nothing to do with it. So yeah, I didn't say nothing. So time goes on, and he ended up applying to a different position at our job because he was trying to make more money. And so I was just like, period, like do what you do. So he ended up applying for like a different position. So he ended up having to be at work like I think an hour or two before I did now. But you know, that was cool. You know, I really didn't care about seeing him at work because I saw him outside work anyway and all that. So he would just come over my house sometimes before he had to go to work so we can like spend time together and stuff like that. But eventually, y'all, he just like started getting real distant. And I was just like, like, this actually happened to me once in middle school, but at the time I forgot all about that. So I'm just like, dang, like ain't no boy ever did me like this. I was just like, where'd he go? Like he literally was like ghosting me, y'all. And like one day, I think I didn't talk to him for like a whole day or something. And so like the next day when, you know, he finally hit me up and I'm like asking him like what happened, he talking about he was in the hospital. Like, y'all, I think he said something about some allergies or something, y'all. I really don't remember. But me, I tried to give him some grace because who am I to tell him he didn't go to the hospital? Who am I? So I'm just like, okay, whatever. But after that, like he was still like barely talking to me. So we like barely was going out. He was barely talking to me, but like we still like in this relationship. Slow. I know, slow. So y'all, since he was getting so distant with me and like we didn't really like, at some point it's like we was not even together, but we was still together. And so I was talking to my best friend at the time and I was telling her like, I want is this relevant to even tell? You know what? I don't even think this part of the story is relevant to tell, so I ain't gonna tell it. But that's really the juicy part, though. Forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. So I wanted to, and I wasn't talking to Boots, so I'm just like, okay, like I'ma just like double back to Mike. And so I was like, I hadn't solidified in my mind that's what I was gonna do, but that's what I was thinking about doing, right? And Mike and my best friend were related. So when I told best friend, she went and told Mike. So she went and told Mike. I did not tell her to go tell Mike. Not that I recall, y'all. I don't think I told her to go tell him because I hadn't made the decision up in my mind if that's what I wanted to do or not. So she tell Mike. Mike slid in my messages. So I'm just like, okay, well, here now. So I end up linking up with Mike one day, whatever. And you know what was really funny to me, because Mike was so mad at me, y'all. Like he really like thought I was a cheater. But like I really had like nothing happened. Like I just thought the boy was cute. Like that was really it. I thought the boy was cute. That was it. But he never let that go, y'all. Like he never let it go. Never let it go. So, my point was, it was really funny because Mike thought I cheated on him with Boots. But technically, since I was still in that relationship with Boots, even though like we wasn't like even seeing each other at this point, really, I technically cheated on Boots with him. So that was really funny to me. But anyway, so it get to the point where like the little distance that was like going on between us was like way too much. Like it was like getting to the point we wasn't going out as much, but I would still like talk to him and stuff like that. It just wasn't consistent how it was. Why was I still talking to this boy, y'all? I really don't know. I really don't know. Oh my god, I'm forgetting like some important details, y'all. So it was stuff that he started saying to me too that threw me off before he started getting distant. Well, I was just like, what's wrong with him? So the boy, remember I told y'all we would hang out as a group, like us and our other friends and stuff like that. We would be smoking and like drinking Smirnoffs and stuff, because this was before, I drunk liquor. Like, I ain't drink actual liquor at that time. Even though I was 21, I was kind of late to the game, I guess. So we would just drink our little Smirnoffs and smoke. And he ended up telling me one day that we should stop smoking. And I think he had told me that, I think he used to smoke in high school, but he ended up stopping or something. I don't know, y'all. But he ended up trying to tell me that we should stop smoking. And at the time, y'all, I wasn't about to stop smoking. I don't even remember like what I told him in response to that, but I wasn't gonna stop smoking. And it's funny, y'all, because I used to try to get Mike to stop smoking when I found out he smoked. And look, I ended up like him. But Mike, he was the first person that I smoked with, actually. Oh yeah, another thing that he did too, y'all, he had the nerve, the audacity to ask me why I don't wear my hair straight like white girls. I was like, excuse me?
Squeeze me? Oh no, you did.
Like, not me. I am one of those people that I don't care if people got preferences. Some people get so mad that people have preferences. I don't care about that. But my thing is, you met me with my natural hair out. You took me out, made me your girlfriend. Like, throughout this whole time we've been talking, I've had natural hair. So what are you saying? It wasn't like, oh, I'd like to see you with your hair straight one day. You asking me like why I just don't wear my hair straight, period, like white girls. Are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? So I'm just like, okay, do you like me or not? Like, do you like me or not? Because it felt like it was coming to a point where he was like kind of trying to change me, like make me change myself. Well, this did him changing me. It came to a point where I felt like he was trying to make me change who I was, and that wasn't finna happen. No. One thing about me, I ain't never let nobody just completely change who I am as a person. No, that's not happening. Are you dumb? What? Natural hair is work. You think I'm gonna do all this natural hair work just for me to go straighten my hair and heat damage it because you want me to wear my hair straight like a white girl? You should have went and found you a white girl. Like, what? So yeah, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe he just didn't like me or something. I don't know, y'all could care less. Anyways, but mind y'all, I felt like he was being distant because of the girlfriend thing though. Because it really just came out of nowhere. Like I said, it's just like, why would you even pursue me if you didn't like how I look? Didn't make no sense. So I felt like the girlfriend ended up back in the picture, and that's why he started acting distant towards me, which, I couldn't blame him because like I said, I think I was 21. I think he was 19. And so I don't know like how long he had dated that girl or been with her. I don't know what his little history was like 100% with her, but I don't think he had just like got out of relationship with her not too long ago. And then I had just got out of the relationship with my boyfriend. So I feel like we both low-key maybe use each other as rebounds. But nah, maybe he used me as a rebound because I really wasn't looking at him like a rebound. But I don't know, y'all. This is all assumption because, I don't ever really too much care to ask people too many questions. If I do ask you a question and you don't answer me, I'm not finished like try to keep, no. Like I said, Mike was the only person I would argue with. I won't argue with nobody else once I finished it with him. So one day we was texting and I ended up bringing it up to him about him being like distant and all that. And he gonna tell me, do I want to break up? And when he asked me, do I want to break up? And, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Why, y'all? I don't know. Like, I just wanted to see what he was going to say. So I said, I don't know. so dumb. I was just like, I don't know, just to see what he was gonna say. He texted me back, y'all, and this boy told me it was a yes or no question. I said, ooh. Rude? Like, why you gotta come at me like that? Like, golly, like, had me over there clutching my pearls. Like, Jesus, I can't be so mean about it. Yeah, like I did something to him. So I was just like, dang, since he want to be like that, yeah, I want to break up. I'm so dumb. He probably like wanted me to break up with him anyway. Like, I think he got back with old girl. And I think he maybe didn't want to hurt my feelings or something, y'all. I don't know. But I was just like, I would have rather much you just had the balls to break up with me. Like, but like I said, y'all, he was ignoring me so much that I really didn't care no way. I was just pretty much waiting for him to break up with me. And like I said, I ended up talking to Mike. So, yeah, I really didn't care. So, yeah, y'all, as soon as after that, I said, yeah, he blocked me immediately. Like, he blocked me on Facebook. He blocked me on Instagram. I was like, dang, like, he quick with it. Because, I mean, I did go check right after. I did. And so, I went on Snapchat, and I see he didn't block me on Snapchat. So, I'm just like, oh, you think you go keep your little one form of contact open for the future? Nope. So I blocked him on Snapchat because I was just like, boy, bye. So one day, me and my sister, we out, we shopping or whatever, and I forgot she even had him on Snapchat, y'all. So she's on Snapchat, and she ends up seeing him with this girl. This was 2 weeks after we had broke up, y'all. He was on Snapchat kissing the girl. They was on there matching outfits head to toe. I was like, dang, like, y'all. Whole time I didn't care. I was just like, dang. So I was like, okay, so you was cheating on me because ain't no way we gonna be broke up for 2 weeks and you matching outfits head to toe. But I mean, y'all, I had just broke up with my boyfriend a week ago and got in a relationship with him. We weren't matching head to toe, but like, it's kind of like, who was I to judge? Like, who was I to say something? But like I said, since he said old girl, then family was asking about him, I'm like, how else would he know unless old girl told him? So, you know, when I seen him, you know, with the girl, you know, Snapchat, I was just like, okay, yeah, he been talking to her. Like, he been talking to her. Like, this probably his ex-girlfriend. Oh my God, that was crazy. I still think that's what happened though. So, yeah, so I go on Snapchat and I message him and I'm like, oh, I don't remember exactly what I said, y'all, but I was like, oh, like, basically, like, you got a new girlfriend, we only been broken up for like 2 weeks. I think I said something like that, y'all. I don't know. Yeah, this is the one and only time I've ever done something like this. So, when I messaged him on Snapchat, the girl ended up responding. I'm like, oh my God. Because me, I'm not trying to argue with no girl. I'm not trying to argue with her. I'm not trying to talk to her. I ain't trying to do nothing with her. I'm not that type. I'm not going to argue with no female over a dude. I'm going to talk to the dude. Like, girl, I don't want to talk to you. And that's exactly what I told her. I'm just like, girl, I'm not trying to talk to you. Stupid, y'all. Stupid. Like, this is his girlfriend now. So it don't matter who I want to talk to. Just dumb, y'all. Just dumb. But I wasn't thinking about that. Like I said, in the same time, I did not care, y'all. I just wanted him to be real. I guess that's what it was. Like, I hate when people be lying for no reason. Like, I'm just not the type of person that you have to lie to. I'm not the type of person that you gotta lie to. Just not. Like, I'm not, like, over emotional. Like, I don't get mad quickly. Like, and I be thinking, like, you know, the people who I be around or I'm in a relationship with, I would like think you're smart enough to know that, but I guess not. So they just keep lying. But I get why they lie. They got to. They were so contradicting. But anyways, so yeah, y'all, we going back and forth. I don't really know. I don't even think we was really going back and forth for too long. I don't even remember like what was said, but I was like telling her I didn't want to talk to her. or either she said I was lying. It was something, y'all. It was something. Whatever she was saying was irrelevant, really. Then at some point, she tried to start calling me on Snapchat. And the connection was raggedy. I didn't want to talk to her in, like, the Wi-Fi. Like, in my mom neighborhood. I think it's just the area. It be a little raggedy. Like, so I'm just like, okay, stop calling me on Snapchat. Stop calling me on Snapchat, because that ain't working. I really don't want to talk to you. But even when I did answer to say something, it wasn't working. So, y'all, crazy. So, I don't know if they end up calling me. I think they end up calling me, like, from my actual phone number. So, she ends up calling me. I answer the phone. And I'm telling her the same thing on the phone. Like, girl, I didn't answer this phone to talk to you. But she wasn't finna get that boy that phone. So, we sitting there. We saying what we saying. And, you know, I ended up bringing up the thing again about, you know, us just breaking up 2 weeks ago. And I hear him in the background talking about this not true, this not true. I'm just like, well, we did break up just 2 weeks ago. Like, why you trying to lie to this girl? Like, yeah, I'm so, like, it really just was not my place. It really wasn't my place, because it's just like, if she still want to be with him, she go be with him. It's not like I was doing it because I didn't want her to be with him. I just wanted him to be real with me, because I'm just like, why was you lying? Why you ain't just break up with me and go be with the girl? Like, you weird. Like, basically is what I was trying to tell him, but she kept trying to talk to me. I'm just like, girl, I don't care about you. Nothing against you. I just don't care about what you got to say. Well, like I said, I'm so stupid, y'all. I'm just not even realizing, like, okay, this her boyfriend at this point. It don't matter. It don't matter. That was pretty much it, y'all. I ended up just hanging up at some point, because I ain't gonna keep arguing. Like, I don't do that. Like I said, y'all, I didn't even want to argue with him during the relationship. We not together. I'm really not gonna sit here and keep arguing. Like, no. I just wanted to know the answer. It's like I knew the truth, but I wanted him to say it. Like, it really did not matter. It didn't matter. And it was just a waste of time. And that's why I never did that again, because it was dumb. I guess that's the end of my story. Y'all really got some. I can make so many story times about me and Mike.
Hello?
Comment down below if y'all want to see any of those story times with him, because, child, they was toxic and ghetto. But make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so I can be notified when I post. And I'll see y'all next time.